What's up, guys? Today I'd like to talk to you about coding katas. A good practice to basically get very comfortable with syntax, and today what we'll cover will be Java and JavaScript. And the example today will be we'll write a method that takes a string and returns a boolean, and it's true when all the characters in the string are unique. Let me first start by showing a few examples of what that would look like. Alright, so in here we're gonna write what will be like our test. So the test will be, first, let me create an array of words. All right, so the base case will be an empty string, and then we have banana, we have mango, we have apple, and we have lemon. All right, perfect. Now after this, we've created, basically this is the placeholder. We're going to loop through each of these words. Looping through each of these words and just sys out. So the shortcut is system out, sys out, and then tab. And then what we'll do is just print word plus is unique, and then word. All right. So let's first test this out. Perfect, so we're printing out our words. So let's change things a little bit. Our function will be, let's say we'll have a static function that returns a boolean, and what it does is string, it takes a string. All right, so with this, we'll return true for now. And the test will basically say, is this unique? And then this is what we'll get. All right, so now to solve this, the solution we'll use is one where we'll store, since we have 128 characters, what we'll end up with is, so, in our sets, let's say this is our constraint, we have 128 characters. We'll use a boolean that will store 148 characters, then create a new boolean and give it 120 characters, and we'll use, since a character is really is a number, so we'll be able to store that as indices. So they'll be stored the same way you will be able to use an index here in a boolean. We'll be using the character that way. So what we'll have here is, let's say as we're looping through each string in each character in the string in our string word, will be adding in char sets. So first, we'll be adding this to char sets. So that's the case where we don't have the value. So the index, so let's say if it's A, B, or C, we'll set this to true. And the next time we come, what we'll do is we'll catch that by saying char sets. If char set.c is true, then you return false. Otherwise, if you loop through this, you're done. You come here, it should be true. All right, so it looks like we have a complaint. Yes, you can iterate through a string. So what we'll need to do is to turn this into a char array. Perfect, let's try it now. So what we've done is we're taking the string, turn that to a character array, and then we're verifying. So we have true, false, true, false, true, false. Perfect. All right, so let's do the same thing in JavaScript. In JavaScript, what we'll do, same approach. All right, so we'll start with first, what's the method signature? So let's say the name of our function is going to be isUnique, and we're going to write a function that takes a word, and then for now, let's say it returns true. And let's use the function in the same way we did before. We'll have words. So we'll have an empty string. Let's say we had banana, we had mango, we had apple, and I think we had lemon. All right. Now, the way we loop through this here will be a little different. That's the beauty of different languages. We're going to loop through each of them by using for each. So this is our array. And in this, we'll take each word from this array And then we'll just print out console.out. Not console.count, that out. Is it console? No. .log. Well, beauty of switching from Java to JavaScript. And what we'll do is we'll say word plus is unique. And then we'll have our method is unique. Word. All right, perfect. So now everything is true. And I want to change this. To solve this, what we'll use is a slightly different solution. So we'll use a set of characters. So the solution will be, let's say we have a car set, but we'll use a new set. And then what we'll do is for each character, no, we can't use character here. So for each value in the, so for each word in this, so what we'll want to do is we'll want to use an index, because this is what we're doing. We're keeping track of each index in this area. So basically in JavaScript, the beauty is that this is already like an array of characters. As a result, we don't need to do anything else. What we'll do is just, so if this is less than word, that length, and then we increment this. So ultimately what we're saying is we're looping through each word, and as we're grabbing each character, and the way we're going to do that here in JavaScript would be vi word.I. So we take this, and then what we want is to add it to our car sets. All right, so we've added this. Now the other question will be, when do we want this to fail? If car set already contains it, so if it already has a given word, we want to return false. All right, it looks like we have a solution that works for this as well. So this one was a simple exercise. A good book to use is Cracking the Coding Interview, taking some of the exercises, trying to solve them, and even when you can't solve them, taking a solution and trying to remember it and using it as a kata. The same way you do when I've done karate, I've done martial arts. It's not that every move has to be unique to you. Sometimes you're reusing moves that you've seen, that you've practiced. What it gives you a set of tools and habits, at least I would say a set of tools that will help you solve bigger problems. So this allows us to remember the syntax, some basic solutions, so that one day if we need to do something as simple as this, whether it's in Java or JavaScript, we're able to do this. Once again, if you have any questions, please feel free to comment below. Thank you very much for your time, and see you next time.